Yo, what's up, boys? It's Mace. We're going to be talking about goals. It's a very easy thing, and I feel like everyone has their own goals, right? Everyone has a goal. Everyone has something they're trying to achieve, for the most part, I would say. And we're just going to dive into my goals. You know, you guys could talk about your goals down below. I'd love to hear your guys' personal goals. My game is lagging. Holy shit. So we're going to be diving into my goals one by one. So my first goal and my biggest one right now for content is to become consistent, right? I feel like with this channel, I'm quite consistent, and I feel like consistency is like, it's corny to say, but realistically, consistency is key in anything you do. It's the main thing that separates a content creator from just someone that posts videos, right? If you create content, it doesn't matter what the consistency is. I feel like people have like a screwed view of consistency. And what I mean by that is there's different types of consistency in my eyes, right? And what I mean by that is, for example, some people's consistency is a giant measurement. It's not an easy thing to measure out. Someone could be really consistent, but it's not as public, like in the open eye, essentially, right? So let's see you work on videos, right? And this channel, for the most part, I'm quite consistent, right? There was a 2-day span where fucking shit was all off the rocker, but for the most part, I'm quite consistent, right? And you guys could tell I'm consistent, okay? Just because you see the posts, you know what I mean? And then there's a different type of consistency where people can't tell what you're doing, so no one knows you're consistent. So for my main channel, I'm not that consistent on it right now. I mean, I'm working on it, but would I say consistently? Not really. On that channel, even when I am super consistent, it takes anywhere from a week to 2 weeks per video, if not more, right? So to some people, it's not viewed as consistency, but why I say it doesn't matter is because you'll still yield the same results, right? Because if you're consistent, you're consistently doing it, you're going to consistently get better and you're going to consistently improve. You're going to consistently get faster, right? And people will notice that. So it might not be instant. I could make a new channel and post 1,000 shitty videos, right? And then post one video on my main channel in that same amount of time. And the 1,000 shitty videos will outperform the one high quality video, right? And why is that? It's almost like putting your name in a hat over and over is how I view it. And when you keep putting your name in the hat, you just have a higher yield, you know? That's why I've kind of put that channel on the back burner for me personally, because I wouldn't even say back burner because I worked on it today. I worked on it yesterday. It's just such a long process that for me right now, where I want to be and what I'm working on, you know, I feel like this channel is way more personal, right? And I've said it before in the other video, but I just want to keep it personal. And that's mainly what I'm focused on right now, because I don't know, something about you guys commenting on these videos and talking and chatting means way more than like 100 comments on a big video of mine. Just, I don't know, it's something with, I'm almost like a host, right? On the other channel, and this one's just me. So like the other one, I feel like I'm hosting a show, right? So there's really no personal connection. Here it's kind of like you guys get me, you know, you're connecting with me one-on-one. So therefore I feel like I'm connecting with you guys one-on-one. But yeah, enough about that topic. I just want to talk to you guys a bit about consistency, and it is hard as fuck because let's be realistic here. Most of us have a job. Most of us have college. Most of us have school, right? And the time to find to be consistent is really hard. It's really hard to be consistent. It's the hardest part of being a content creator. Having an idea, you don't need fresh ideas to be relevant. You don't need fresh ideas to have a video that's good or have a video that's big, or it's mainly about just doing it over and over. So once again, it just ties back into how important consistency is in my eyes, right? But moving on from that, another few of my goals this year, or personal goals, is I've talked about a few times in my gambling videos quite a bit, but it's reading. In school, I was always kind of the kid to fuck around or not focus. Super ADHD, undiagnosed my whole life, like, and that's not an excuse, you know? I mean, I could use it as an excuse, but realistically, it's not an excuse at all. And I could have still done good in school, but I was never preached the importance of school, right? Like I have some friends, they grew up, since they're little, they're told how important school is. They're taught that it could better your life. It could, you know what I mean? Type of deal. I won't keep rambling on about it, but essentially, I don't want to say I wasn't taught that, but my family flunked out of school, right? They went back and finished it. So their goals were a bit different than the average person. It was more like, hey, don't fail school, you know? It wasn't, hey, do good in school. So I skated by and, you know, my mind was always in something else, you know? Whether it be streaming videos or this, that, and the third, okay? But yeah, it's like a personal journey for myself. I never really read in school because, like, once again, I wasn't involved in school. And I really do enjoy reading, you know? I always thought, as corny as it sounds, like it's for nerds, it's for, you know what I mean? Type of deal. Like, I hate to say it like that, but it's just how I thought then, you know? I was young, immature. And because of that, I didn't read. So now I'm really deep into reading. I read almost every single day for hours. Hour to hours. Usually I will say hours every day. But I've been reading a lot of amazing books so far. Like a lot of thriller, a lot of mystery. Any author, really. I really just go into Miter and fucking pick and choose. And so far, like, beyond just reading and growing your vocabulary, growing your reading comprehension, another thing that reading is really good for me, is just clearing my mind, honestly. Like, I feel like the biggest part of reading for me is clearing my mind and taking myself out of the mind space I'm always in. I'm always thinking about not just one thing, but multiple things at once, unless I'm talking, reading, or my mind's super fixated on a certain thing, right? So that's helped me sharpen my mind a lot this year / last year. It's been an ongoing thing recently for me. And it's been great, honestly. I feel like reading makes you a better talker. And to be honest with you guys, if you want to be really successful and not know shit, know how to talk. Know how to convince people of things. Know how to sell them on things. You know, it sounds a little shitty to some people. It's just facts. If you know how to use your words correctly, like, you could fucking sell a rock, you know? I said that because I seen a rock in my fucking Roblox game. Some more of my goals, actually. When I wrote my original set of goals, I'd pull it up, but it doesn't really matter. One of my goals was to get sponsors this year. And so far, I can't name all of them, but I have 3 sponsors this year. I got Skins Monkey on my main channel, which was huge for me. Actually, I'll tell you guys the story behind that. It's really funny. I wrote it in my notes. I could show you guys times. Like, this is gonna sound fucking crazy. I wrote it in my notes, set my plans for the year, right? Next day, one of my goals being a sponsor from Skins Monkey. I swear to fucking God on my life. I post a video, wake up the next day, I had a fucking email from Skins Monkey. No shit. No fucking shit. I seen an Anomaly video and he had like a Skins Monkey sign in the background. I was like, damn, like, I don't know why, but that caught my attention a lot. And I was like, you know, it'd be really cool to work with them one day. And that one day was the next day after writing my goals for the year, which was astounding, to say the least. I have a lot of things behind the scenes I can't talk about. I'm telling you guys, picture the craziest thing you could think of me doing, right? And then times it by 10. That's all I have to say. It's already set in stone. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen this year. And it has to do with content, it has to do with personal life, it has to do with finances. That's all I could say. And you guys will be mind blown at the result. I haven't even told my close friends, except for Dylan. Dylan's the only one that knows. But you will be fucking mind blown, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Am I dying? Did I just fucking... Am I deceased? A blood moon? A fucking... Okay. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. You guys are gonna be fucking mind blown. I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking sick. Another recent goal, this isn't one I had written down, but a recent goal of mine is the Discord, right? Which I've started. It looks like shit. The current server name is 3 dots, which I kind of oddly like. Here's what it looks like. It's, I'm trying to set up bots and shit, but I'm too dumb. So I can't really figure it out. So I'm probably just going to pay someone, but I'm really trying, guys. I'm really trying. And I can't promise big giveaways at first either. I'm going to be completely real. Just for the solid fact of the finances, right? Once this channel's profitable, which it's not right now, sadly, and it probably won't be for a little bit longer, but once it is fully profitable and, you know, I could get everything off the ground, giveaways will definitely be racking in, like at least weekly. I really hope to do some cool shit for you guys and show you guys support. And even beyond giveaways, you know, people that have been here since the beginning, I want to give you guys something for showing love and just giving me motivation, because realistically, would I probably post 2 to 3 times to 4 times a day if it wasn't for you guys? No, probably not. So, you know, I want to show you guys love eventually. Right now, realistically, the most I could afford is like $5 to $10 a week. I mean, even if $5 to $10 giveaways a week made you guys happy, I mean, we could definitely work that out. That's no big deal. Some more goals. Some particular to this channel is a lot of IRL content. And by IRL, I mean like going out in public and gambling. So we'll go on like luck. We'll go with like a crazy balance. We'll fucking go wild out in public, or, you know, something like that. That's something in the very near future. Like, you might even get something like that this month, or like a spin-off of that idea this month, hopefully. So that's not a far out idea. I want to get a super good camera, like one of the good vlogging cameras I've been looking at. I think it was a ZV, I think it was a ZV-E1 or something like that. I plan on getting one of those. It would motivate me to do some like travel content or something, you know. I just plan on posting tons of shit on here. It's always going to be the same old gamble video daily, most likely, or 2, and then just more shit sprinkled in like it is now. I feel like you guys will like that a lot. I feel like I'll like that a lot. It'll probably make everyone happy. Do some funny shit. Maybe travel the world, you know. What's next on my list of goals? I don't want to really rehash a lot of things I've talked about in the other video unless I could go into further detail, and I really can't for a lot of the things I said in that video. I mean, just some simple ones in my personal life is like paying off my car, some shit like that's really simple. I want to quit nicotine. You guys probably see the fucking hit stick in every single fucking video. Need to quit that. It's not good for me. It's not good for any of you. Fucking stop if you can. If it's not too late, fucking stop. Working out. I mean, I do some at-home workouts, but it's definitely not as much as I could be doing. Health is wealth. I definitely need to get back in the gym. I usually eat pretty healthy. Recently, I've been crashing out like the past week if I'm keeping to VBuck, but for the most part, I usually eat like salad, chicken, you know what I mean? Like it's usually pretty healthy. Other than the fact I'll have like a crazy spiced up coffee or two a day, you know? Which is a lot. Some more is get some more sponsors, you know? Want to work with some sites that could help me give shit to you guys. Like let's say we work with X, Y, and Z site, right? And every month they'll host like a certain giveaway depending on how many of you are signed up using my code. That would be fucking sick. And I feel like we're not that far away, you know? Like it sounds crazy, but the way I look at it is every single month we're probably going to double, right? Let's be realistic here. Whether it be views, subs, we'll probably double every month, okay? And it's just how it is, you know? It's not like arrogance or, you know, it's just how YouTube works, right? If I just stay consistent, you guys will most likely see a big growth, okay? And I won't fucking forget you in the back there. Yeah, you. Nah, but for real, you know, that's another one. You know, I have a lot of goals, like a lot of personal ones, a lot of life to life, a lot of video goals. You know, and I think it's healthy to keep some. I touched on the last video, but trust me, boys, if you can right now, go into your notepad, write goals you have for the next month, goals you have for the next 6 months, and goals you have for the next year. And what I mean by that is like, what do you plan on accomplishing in a month, 6 months, a year? And make it like relatively realistic, you know? And something you could shoot to achieve. And don't beat yourself down if you don't achieve it. Because 1 month, you could have a horrible month, right? And then by the time you hit your 6th month, it could be way better than you thought your 6th month would be at. Or the goal you set for your 6th month. It's just how it is, you know? It's the hat pull, I'm telling you guys. Especially if you're trying to get in content creation. Just feel like a hat pull, you know? Every day you're putting a fucking, you're putting your name in the hat, okay? But yeah, I don't really have that much more to talk about. I just want to talk about some of the goals I have for this channel, for my life that are coming up, that are a little bit different than we talked about last video, and just expanding. And what I plan to do for you guys, which is, that's the goal, really. To spread the love. If as much love as you guys show me, I really plan to show as much back as I can, and we're getting close to the point where we can. All right, boys, it's the next day, and the video is about to end, but I'm going to tell you guys one more thing, right? I've heard a lot of comments about my balances and how much money is being played in my videos, right? And a lot of people aren't going to tell you this. Every gambler is going to fucking hide this shit. Every YouTuber, they're not going to tell you what I'm about to tell you, and that's not putting me on some like pedestal or some shit. I'm no fucking superhero whatsoever, but I'm just going to keep it frank, right? I'm paid daily to make my videos, okay? Per video, I am paid. And my pay is almost directly affected by how well a video does, if that makes sense. And that's not even referring to affiliate. Currently, I make no money off my affiliate, which actually is a good thing for you guys, because that means you guys are profiting. And, you know, I would rather it be that way and I get paid from the site fucking forever if it was if it's the way it goes, right? You know? If it was up to me, I would have you guys always profit and me not make anything off my affiliate code. So let me get more in depth, okay? So every day I'm given a balance to play with, okay? It is not out of pocket, nor can I withdraw the money, okay? And I hate to say it, but 99% of YouTubers are in the same boat, okay? And once again, no pedestal here. I'm just being completely honest with you guys. And once again, my pay is directly affected by how well the video performs. So higher balance or higher loss or better of a video, the more I get paid, okay? With that being said, I'm just like you guys, you know? I do not make crazy money. I'm an average guy. I could not afford to gamble how much I am portraying I'm gambling every day. And that's just what it is, right? Eventually, I hope I could turn it into something good, right? And that's why I talked about doing $5, $10 giveaways a week. I want to give you guys some of the money I'm making. It's not a lot, you know, but I do want to spread it with you guys. You know, hopefully we can keep that a common occurrence on this channel. Eventually, we're going to get more sponsors and we're going to have a lot more income coming in, and hopefully we could all benefit off of it. You know, that's the goal if possible. I want to tell you guys that right now instead of hiding it and hiding behind a lie. You know, I'm not going to say any names, but there's some people that will fucking deny it to the grave and they will do anything in their power to hide it. And once again, no saint, but, you know, that's not my goal here. I like to view us as kind of connected, you know, we're almost like friends talking in a chat room sometimes in chat. And I'm just going to tell you guys exactly what I would tell a friend, you know. But yeah, I'm not going to drag this on and on. Hopefully that clears the air for you guys and you guys understand. If not, hopefully you don't feel like I deceived you, X, Y, and Z. That's why I wanted to clear the air right away as soon as people start asking. And hopefully we could break that mold and change what it means to be a gambling YouTuber. You know, I don't even know what that means, you know? But hopefully we're taking the right steps, I guess. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I fucking love you boys. And I plan on posting hella. I have a peak video in the works. It got super delayed, but it's still going to come out. And I think you guys will really like it. But yeah, I'll see you boys fucking later.